Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is We Ain't Seen It, and welcome back to another episode. In the last episode, man, you guys probably witnessed us watch one of the greatest animes of all time, Ninja Scroll, an anime that unfortunately my fiance over here, she wasn't really feeling that one at all. She noped the hell out of there as soon as we got started, man. Like, I think the violence and the lewd acts on there were something that she wasn't really particular. You know,
the violence and the rop. We're gonna call it rop.
The rop.
Rop.
Okay. Yeah, some words YouTube doesn't really favor.
Yeah,
her,
the rop.
Yeah, she wasn't feeling that, and I think it's because, you know, like, I don't think she got the same reaction that I got because of how accustomed she is with mainstream anime now. You know, like back then when Ninja Scroll first was introduced to us, it was kind of like a culture shock. It was in the big three, I like to call it. Like, you got Akira, you got your Ninja Scroll, and you have
that's cap! That's cap! That's cap! That's cap!
I think Perfect Blue and Ghost in the Shell, they're kind of neck and neck, but I'll go more with Ghost in the Shell. You have that one, but you were not feeling that one at all.
I don't sound like I'd be feeling none of those.
Right, you know, and I'm just like worried. I'm like, man, is there anything that I can get her into that is a classic, that's considered a classic? So we're gonna go ahead and do another one. This is also from Yoshiaki Kawajiri, and it is Wicked City, one of his first works, one of his earlier works, which is also considered a classic in its own right. And I'm a little worried because you guys already know how this one is. This is, in my opinion, like on the same realm as something like in like Berserk, which also has like a lot of crude stuff going on. It has a lot of violence and grotesque stuff. So I'm not sure if she's gonna like this one right here, but we're gonna see. Also, if you guys think she's gonna like it, leave it down in the comments below. I know I usually don't tell you guys to comment before we watch a reaction, but leave it down in the comments below. If she likes it, say yes, she's gonna like it. If you don't think she's gonna like it, say no. Or you can just come back and just re-edit your comment after you've seen her reaction. So yeah, we're about to get into this. Looks really good on Blu-ray. Last time I saw this,
I was just about to talk about how terrible it looked.
Oh my god, you are just.
I'm sorry. This did come
We
out in
live
like
in an era when our
1980
cities
so I
are
put it a little
armed
slack.
with steel and concrete.
Please do.
Computers and
Okay, she looked crazy as hell.
Right. She like she ain't.
She's a prostitute?
place makes mine look like
Not
a
necessarily. I think she's just one of those women that's just feeling herself right now. You know, she had a little drink in her system. So she about to give them the skins. You know how they do in Japan, man.
I don't know how they do in Japan. So. How I be trying to do you when we in a public place.
Right.
I didn't know you were in such a hurry.
I hope you don't mind.
Booty cheeks?
My heart stops pounding, I'll be just fine.
Okay, she got a little bit going on the top. Jump right in, sis.
She going for it.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside.
He's a healthy one. Let
Girl.
me see if I can wake him.
You heard her? So she
Has
just
this wild
inhaled
woman
it.
been hiding under that
She did.
door
She's like,
all this time? I mean, it's
Look
not
at him.
exactly what I'm expecting, but then again, there are worse things.
One of the favorite positions.
One of yours. That's my favorite.
Oh wow. We just letting all our little sexual escapades and rituals just
I
come
like
out.
that one too. You showed me this. You knew what it had up in here.
Right, we all adults here.
Probably not. Probably not. Let me guess, his ass gone. He dead now. He done messed with the wrong one.
I'm afraid you woke up
You.
a little too late.
When I'm trying to leave.
I have no more use for you, lover boy.
Is she like a succubus or something?
Considered a radical, like a demon or something like that.
I hope you had a fun time.
They had sex in the child's room.
But that's all right.
I have no idea.
What happened to the girl?
Your concern for her is deeply touching. Well, she's alive. Don't worry, I left her asleep at the bar. We must do this again.
That reminds me of that arachnid ice cream man from Legion.
Oh man, he don't look that bad.
Blackguard.
Got that Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's my real word.
It's funny you say that because I was
Not
going to
much
say I'm
job
getting Yu Yu
security.
Hakusho vibes from this
A whole lot of risk.
because he's having to be the go-between between the
The black
Yeah.
world
Who
radical
is this
demons
person?
and the
Who's
humans.
yeah.
meet.
That's how I was
Mr.
yeah I was
Giuseppe
getting that.
Maillard.
Yeah.
Sure, the name.
I like that dichotomy though. It's like
So he's
this is
come
a
back
world where
after.
they're aware of the demons. The
His
demons aren't
presence
just
at the
lurking in the
peace ceremony
shadows. They're
tomorrow is
aware of them and
absolutely
they want to have this
imperative for
peace
success.
treaty with them.
Guard him without fail, because as far as the radicals are concerned, if
I
they can
love
kill
that.
him, they'll control everything.
Okay, I'll be there.
Oh, I almost forgot. You're going to work with a partner this time. They tell me she's extremely skillful and absolutely exquisite. She'll be waiting for you at the airport. Just look for the most beautiful woman there and you'll find her.
Of
I
course.
suggest you be cautious because she's from
Gotta
their
have that
side.
female acquaintance,
The most
man.
beautiful woman there. I bet you when they show her face, she really get tore up.
Don't think of trying anything funny.
Don't worry about that. If you know anyone interested in a black world or woman, just send them over to me. I'll straighten them out real quick.
It's like a
Kinda
K-pop
just show
video,
up in the mist.
right? This is like Michael Jackson Dangerous setting or something. Like they have a dance off.
Might have looked like 007.
For real. I love the shadowing and lighting on this shit. Oh shit.
You don't really believe you're gonna hurt us with that pop gun.
That sounds like your boy.
Yes. This isn't your usual sort of toy. I'll try to contain myself.
You better, big boy.
Why does this remind me so much of Parasite?
Right. This might be one of the godfathers of that, but I think that's more of Berserk. Like Berserk influenced a lot of those.
He thought. Spirit God.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to kill you.
This
I just knew he wasn't gone by the way his eye rolled around. Let me guess, the female is gonna swoop in there.
how did you know?
You know I be knowing everything.
She always knows.
It's like nothing surprises me. It does, but it doesn't.
Like what?
Right.
The time has come to say goodbye.
The time has come and so have I.
Sayonara.
Well, for a new
Got
partner,
them long
you're
ass
trying to
eyes, though.
Thanks for my life.
So did the other girl. I don't know why that's supposed to, I don't know. I guess that's sexy at that point.
Right, plus they have a little bit of seductiveness to them or something.
It's Taki Red's
I don't know. It's like, I guess it looks cool when your eyes aren't even on your head anymore.
What kind of information do you have on him?
Well, not much, I'm afraid. Giuseppe Maillard, a legend in both our worlds and a great prophet.
Oh, pimped
After
out in his
signing the
little
last
chair.
treaty in 1851, he
Little
disappeared.
Count
Yeah, it
Chocula
looks
roll.
like
Twice since
a
then.
really, really,
Once
really
living in
ugly
the ruins of
Yoda.
Pompeii and again somewhere in the
And
heart
a
of the
really,
Apennine
really, really
Mountains.
ugly
They
that
say
green
he's
dude from
absolutely
Lupin
Look at the
essential
little
to the
titty
success
nipples he
of
got
his
on his
treaty.
head.
Let me guess, they're gonna fall in love or some shit.
You gotta stop predicting everything.
It's like this shit is so cliche.
I mean, that's because you're older and you've seen stuff. Like, when I watched this, I was relatively young. I wasn't even supposed to be watching this shit. So I didn't see any of that coming.
It's like I can see this storyline coming a mile away.
I mean, that's a cool twist to it, though. I'll say that much.
I'll probably figure that out too.
Please don't.
You know me.
It's so cruel.
That ain't the half of it, sister. Huh? And for showing the possibility of something like this
Ain't that the
happening,
dude that just had the nipples on his
so I
head?
booked an earlier flight. Just
Looking
who
like
are
somebody
you?
pawpaw with that damn tracksuit on.
Giuseppe Maillard. Glad to see they sent one of the big guns.
I like the same kind of popcorn we eat.
It does. Is that funny? It does.
Kate, I certainly wasn't expecting this beautiful a specimen.
Slap his ass, sis.
What did the five fingers say to the face?
What?
Slap!
Now, don't be rude.
I'm rude, wife. I'm just following common etiquette, you moron.
Look at him.
Signed as my partner to protect you even at the expense of your life.
And the first time I met you,
Is over tomorrow. Neither one of us will have any right to say a thing to you, but until that time, we would appreciate you cooperating with us.
But I actually wanted it though.
The other side's after all.
I said, but I actually wanted it though.
You don't know what a real face looks like. Know what happens when you bang them? She'll squeeze every last bit of juice out of you until you're lying on the floor, begging for her to stop. But when she finally does stop, you only beg her for more. Know why so many men are still willing to...
I had no idea what that meant back then, but I fully understand now.
I hear it tastes like sheer paradise. The pleasure a man feels with any one of them is utterly beyond what you'd find with
And it's the thing, he doesn't even look human. He looks more like a black world radical than she does.
Be careful of what you say, sir. Don't bet on my abilities as a black guard to protect you by myself, Mr. Maillard.
You won't have to. My mission is clear. As you said before, I'm here to protect him, even at the cost of my life.
Hey, I'm relieved to hear that, let me tell you. I'm sure things are gonna work out just fine tonight. We're gonna have a good time. You betcha. Since I am an important guest, not yet, I could make it worth your while to give me a taste of the good stuff.
Go ahead, player.
I couldn't even imagine trying to be with that.
I don't know, he might be hiding something long down there,
No, I
man.
don't care what. He's short.
You know what I'm saying? A little experienced mushroom-headed yogurt slinger with a little girth on
That's
it.
green and wrinkly and old and short.
You know what they say, man. Once you make it a little, the wrinkles come right out.
Really, nigga?
That'd make us concentrate our firepower on him while the radicals snuck by. Jesus.
So tell me, are you still single?
Give me a break. If you can't tell I'm single, you're blind.
Well, what about that girl?
Will you cut it out? She's from the other side.
So you can't make a kid with her. I heard sex with a black worlder is interesting, to put it mildly.
You mean to say that my friend's a filthy
You
old
like
man
vagina with
sex drive
teeth?
after all?
Go ahead, bro. He killed me with this old New Jack Swing music.
Yeah, no shit. They're trying to break through the resistance walls.
Don't be ridiculous. No one can break through those.
That's cool that they have little barriers in place to deal with stuff like this.
Don't let him do it, sis.
Some things never change because you're as strong-willed as ever. I should have made you mine that other time by force the way I wanted to.
If you believe you can have my heart by taking my body, you're mistaken. It'll never be yours.
Tell
I'm
him
the one
something.
on top. I wouldn't be so sure just yet.
What is with dudes?
I don't know. I mean, this isn't going to be necessarily more of like a violation or something. Not compared to Ninja Scroll, I'll say that much.
What the? This look like?
Bruh. I mean, I'm just saying, it's nothing compared to.
Barely.
Your body is much more frank. It wants me more and more all the time.
Kill him, sis. Break his mouth apart.
All right, Jim. My body wanted you at one time, but not now.
Girl, how did you let him get that far? Kill him. Please kill his ass. I'm ready for this dude to go.
Well, he just gave him that to-go plate, so.
We ain't watching no more of this dude stuff. He like too much.
Yeah, it is like a reoccurring pattern with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Taki.
I love how they had that little
I put too much stock
overlay
in
of like
psychic
all the
resistance.
different lights and stuff anytime they in one of those busy cities.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure I know where he went.
Play ball.
Oh my, it's magnificent. I swear I've gone to heaven. Please don't let me come back.
I'm honored that you're so pleased. We have a long night of love ahead. Now,
What are they doing?
why
I
don't
have
you
no
turn
idea. I
around?
think she's.
Because he laying the other way.
I think she's just rubbing her vagina on his back.
My, that's impressive, Grandpa. I've never seen one like it.
Well, I have to keep up with the young bucks, don't I?
You see what I tell you?
Oh, now you're not that old.
I'm pretty damn old.
Takes a little bit of persuasion to get the wrinkles out of the slinger.
You have absolutely magnificent breasts, my dear. They're national treasures.
That feels
What do you have me
wonderful, Grandpa,
watch?
but not much is gonna
I told you. I had said be prepared. I gave you fair warning.
Well, I swallowed something, I'm sure. What was that?
I don't know what it could have been, but it wasn't milk because I'm not pregnant.
My God, I'm in heaven.
What if these people just think we just like to look at naked people?
What's happening here?
Yo, dumbass done got caught up in a trap. Idiot.
Heaven is okay, Mr. Giuseppe Maillard.
Please kill this dude. I'm tired of this green guy. I'm really tired of him. I want him to die.
Go ahead and shoot me.
She was
because
actually a
he'll
decent
die as
looking one.
well.
For
Want
real,
it.
had the little classic hairstyle.
Taki, pull him out.
That's gotta be nasty.
I'd have let his ass in there.
It doesn't matter how far you run because we'll get you. Enjoy your last night, Blackguard. I pity you.
Thank you for that heartfelt sentiment. How is it?
Look at him
We're
shaking.
not going to be able to get away, Taki. They've got us completely surrounded. Quick, stop the car.
What?
Just do it. I've got an idea.
Mr. Meyer, what is it?
What the hell's wrong?
Makes you wonder what was in that woman's titty nipple. He did say he swallowed something.
Yeah,
That shit started a parasite in the poor bastard.
he deserved it.
Prepare yourself. You might be offended by this.
It's gonna go up into her vagina. Is that it?
Kinda.
This old man just causing all this freaking trouble. The parasite is raping her. What is up with this doofus?
Bruh. I told you, man.
We ain't watching nothing else by this deviant. I'm sick of this dumb shit.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's just the way your reaction is.
The space is breaking up. Hurry, get my heart. You have to get away. Please.
My anaconda don't want none. Like, it just flew back over.
Boy, I would have threw that old man out of my vehicle and went on somewhere. Because really, this is all his fault.
He is definitely not worth the trouble. It's like, it just keeps on getting caught up in so much stuff and getting them caught up.
It's like, if you've been alive that long, how did you not know that everything was a trap?
For real.
Let him die. I'm sorry. He needs to go. If they're going to fall in love,
I mean,
she can't be dead.
I just wanted to swerve you.
Oh, they didn't fall in love?
No.
I think he liked her.
He probably did. He said he just let out that little scream.
So you basically just, you know what? Turn this shit off. Turn this shit off.
No, because we don't like predictions over here. We don't like predicting things.
Well, I usually predict everything, so.
It's like.
You let me believe that this was another one of my.
Because you be full of, like, you just be feeling yourself so much, like you just know how everything's going to unfold.
Right. I'm usually right.
Whatevers, man.
What kind of psychic resistance barriers do you have here?
So I guess you swerved me when you told me there wasn't going to be in here, and there was 2.
I told you that you should be prepared for something.
But you said there was no.
I mean,
you know what? You can go. I want to put this as low on the totem pole as that movie from yesterday so bad. I just can't do it. It's not good by any means.
It's not good?
No. But it's not as terrible as the other one.
So just because the character got that means it's automatically bad?
I don't like
I mean, I don't like either, but if it's going to be in a movie, it's like you gave Berserk high praise even though a character got up in that.
Like,
literally.
It wasn't a movie, and it wasn't.
We saw the feature films. We saw the.
Well, we seen that too, but the first time I seen Berserk was not a movie. I had already seen Berserk.
Exactly, but
I had seen Berserk when I was a kid.
Okay, so
I didn't really know what I think my
I
parents
saw this
probably
when I was a
blocked
kid
me
too.
From watching certain things. I think that's why you have such an attachment to it. That's why I have such an attachment to Berserk, because that's the first anime I ever seen when I was like 6.
So. Oh, she still laughed.
So you swerved me again.
Yeah.
Like I said, if she's a main character, if they do fall in love, she cannot be dead. I'm done with you. I don't care, because that's probably not even the same girl. More. I'm serious. Don't.
Wait a minute. Are you leaving? No, don't leave. I'm in the middle of a reaction, bro.
We are. I'm gonna go stand over here until that part is done.
It's okay, baby.
It's not.
All right, I'll come. Mr. Meyer, I'm sorry, but I have to.
Is she dead or not? Can you just tell me the truth? Is
She's
she dead?
not dead.
Okay. Ugh.
Got the cuffs on her and everything. So many zoom out shots. I hate when they do that.
I'm glad that they zooming out. I don't want to see this.
Clue me in, why don't you?
Please don't get naked. We are tired of seeing y'all no ass, no titty having selves.
This is the part that liked for whatever reason. I think I'll let you figure out why he liked it.
Cause it's and
like
he's weird.
It's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. Like one of the stupidest powers that was just put in there for no reason.
A stupid heart earring.
No, not that. It's like they just had to go there.
Her boobs are gonna grow.
No. I wish.
Her stomach turns into a vagina. Of course, she like some dumb shit like that.
He loved this part. He was like, oh, I would have enjoyed that. I would have been all in that moistness.
I'm sick of this shit. Just shoot
you,
her,
right.
bro.
We ain't shooting blanks over here, bitch.
Spirit gun, goddammit, I keep saying. It's exactly what this reminds me of.
It's kind of like a mixture of the spirit gun and the cricket from Men in Black. Since it always sends him back, he has to be leaning up against something. But the thing I don't get about these guys, like these demons, usually when a demon is so obsessed with a human, it's because they're their source of food or something. It's like these guys just don't like humans because they're like on the lowest totem pole or they consider them weak. It's like they don't need to eat them or...
Kind of reminds me of something else.
What?
Racism.
Right, that's what it seems like.
I have absolutely no reason whatsoever to dislike this group of people. I just believe they should be slaves and beneath me. Why does this remind me of that shit from yesterday?
You about the rock guy?
Mm-hmm.
I've enjoyed myself a lot, but it's time to put an end.
Got Raiden up in this bitch?
Please kill this goober, because he is an idiot. Don't tell me one shot is going to end this fight that quick.
Seems that way.
I kind of want him to die though, so it doesn't matter.
Alright. Pop goes the weasel.
So, this guy with the killer elbows, you want to tell me anything about him?
We used to be together, but he changed when he joined the Radicals.
You've been with everybody.
She's a hoe. She for the underworld streets.
She is.
She for the underworld.
She's for the pits of Hades.
Taki, I'm not about to excuse him. We have a job to do.
What made you decide to be a blackguard in the beginning?
There are many people on both sides who want peace.
So she got tired of all the black world peen and she wanted some human
Everyone has to
peen.
find their own way to make that
Literally.
happen.
Oh, easy going of you, wasn't it?
Shameful would be the word I'd use, because you were supposed to protect Mr. Maillard, not abandon him. You acted selfishly and with complete disregard for his life. You brought disgrace on us and yourselves.
While I was in here desperately fighting for my life, you two were probably in some love motel whooping it up. Outrageous.
I want you off this case immediately. Just get out of my sight. You'll receive official notice about it later.
Yeah, beat it, the both of you. I'm not going to waste my time on either one of you. Come on.
This nigga, you done put us through so much shit. You just gonna wave us off.
Taki, I'm very, very disappointed.
I'd be happy to be off the damn case.
Right, but it's just the amount of disrespect this dude has after he can just put them through all this.
Yeah, but see, I want that green dude to go. He needs to be gone. I am fragile like a lamb.
These Japanese lyrics, bro,
Are horrible when they're in English.
they are. Still love you so. How can I say goodbye when we're watching a reaction? It's just a silly joke.
These are really bad. This is worse than those Lupin the Third outros. And they really be singing too. Like, they be putting their all into it. And it's just like, who told you that this in English made sense? Like I said, I bet it's a beautiful song in Japanese. I really do.
Like,
It's probably really great.
right.
But
It's what's so weird. Like, Japanese people, they can say like one word, it'll be like extended because of how they say it. and then we'll have to translate it down to something that makes somewhat sense.
And it never seems to. It's like, why? I'm sure they have somebody who speaks fluent enough English telling them this stuff. Or, I don't know. Hey, whatever.
That's why I say Yu Yu Hakusho has some of the best translated songs. Like, when they translate something, they don't mind going out against the grain and changing certain lyrics.
The worst translated song. He probably jumped in the car because he was hoping to catch them having sex. Disgusting old perv. That raggedy spider bitch.
It's Spider-Man.
Why didn't you think to stop when she said stop? People don't fucking think.
Yeah, are you alright?
Yes.
Okay.
Please tell me that green dude is gone. My back hurt.
For real.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just look at her. Just, ugh.
Funky bitch.
I knew we'd meet again.
Falcon punch!
Beat her down.
Why does she have to sit back like that? He's been there before.
Hey, you alright. This bitch keep getting hurt.
And ruined a perfectly good dress.
You wanted to love a human? Well, let me demonstrate what we do to those who betray our world. In a strange sort of way, I envy you because you're going to be able to die together with your love. I'm going to rip your body into pieces so small you won't be able to find them.
So you mean that green dude has no special abilities?
Guess not. It's one of the oldest beings on the face of the earth.
Was this the twist? They get to die together?
I guess.
Oh, you just made up a twist.
I make up all kinds of twists.
Kill her right exactly where she needs to be killed at.
Watch how she starts trembling.
Like a spider.
Yeah.
That reminds me of turn into a bug.
Right? I ain't
know
got
what?
no self-esteem. I think it's turning into a bug.
I see double what I see, I think I'm turning into a bug.
Yep. Girl, it was your time to be gone. Ah, what a face.
Sure.
Literally exactly how spiders die.
It's her O face, man.
No, that is the no face.
Like that 2 frames per second action going on.
I'm kind of ready for this to be done for, so. What kind of kissing is that? What is this, a dream?
It's almost like a damn soap opera. Well, an X-rated soap opera.
I'm tired of seeing this girl's titties. Damn.
At least they're blue this time.
It's Yoshiaki. I sense the presence.
When did he put on pants?
Right? Or is that just shading over his legs?
This idiot.
Smeeny Man Jenkinson.
Mr. Myart?
Don't point that pea sugar at me, you idiot. The enemy's behind you. I thought I had some fun. No more grubby second stringers this time, 'cause it's just you and me, big fella. What are you waiting for?
I can't understand what he's saying.
Go where? What are you talking about?
A peace conference. What do I have to do? Spell out all the details?
But that's your job.
No, you're supposed to sign it.
Listen, I think you
You
better.
know, kid, sometimes you're a little slow upstairs. Not to impugn your ability, but you have things all wrong. I was brought here to protect the both of you, not to have you protect my bony behind.
I knew he had some special abilities. I was like, there is no reason this dude is so important and he seems so not important and he doesn't have some special abilities. So far I've been right about this movie. You tried to swerve me, tried to make me think I was incorrect. I have been right about everything so far. As usual. I've seen this movie coming a mile away.
Hey man, what can I say?
You tried it.
Losing the offspring between us.
I figured that was it. They want them to have babies.
Basically.
I knew. I seen it. I seen it. I'm always right. I swear I'm always right. Look at me.
You just got lucky, that's all.
No, I usually guess. Every movie you turn on, I already guess the plot. In the first 10 to 20 minutes, I usually have it. I think that's symbolic. It's like she has on a wedding dress.
Right.
Yeah.
Create babies that'll have both the ability and the responsibility of creating a new world.
Exactly. So they were supposed to fall in love and have sex the whole time.
And that's why she's able to cry now. Because she's pregnant.
That quick.
Right.
I wish I knew I was pregnant that easily. I was like, oh, we didn't have sex. I'm
I
crying.
was like, well, pregnant women usually have a lot of emotions and y'all be crying a lot.
Not that quick. It ain't even been 10 minutes.
Oh shit, he's going Shikamaru on him.
I know he's had to have seen that coming.
Always getting swallowed up by something.
If he's officially gone, then good. I know we're getting one step closer to the
Eat
end.
every piece of bone in his worthless body.
Get up, old school. Old school's giving him a run for his money, though. Ooh.
Ooh,
It's kind of hurting your eyes.
a little bit. It's like we already got this light on in front of us.
Ooh.
Ain't no sequence that long of you electrocuting a dude. Oh, great. Shoot at him.
Okay, so now he can regenerate this fast, but the other time it took him like a whole freaking day and a half.
Bad feeling about this.
Alright, now she gotta look all mad.
Fuck you. What?
Finna go save her man. Got the toes out, butt cheek hanging.
Boy, they probably really thought they was killing it with this scene.
God, she is. And a Genesis, she's been transmogrified.
Oh, great. Please tell me this dude is done. Great, more flashing, just for me.
I know your sensitive eyes, man.
Shave my chest and call me naked. If she's not pregnant, then I'm an anteater, kid. There's a bun in that oven, make no mistake about it. Although I have to admit, I didn't think the signs would appear this early in the game.
He's the pappy.
Out of Peppy.
And as usual, I have a few things to say about this business. You see, there's just one teeny catch. Without a proper spiritual bond between the both of you, complete transfiguration can't be fulfilled. At least that's what our research seems to show. In my humble way, I did what I could to stimulate you in that direction.
Thanks for asking.
Circumstances just made it impossible. There wasn't time for another plan. I'm sorry.
You conniving, lying old... Everything that happened was plotted by you from the beginning.
Of course. Well, not everything. I couldn't possibly know that you were going to fall in love now, did I?
Get out of here.
I think I'm gonna like beating your brains to a pulp.
The rape was his idea.
I don't know. I guess that they were just relying on this guy for being just the typical simp horn dog that just puts his balls in everything.
I guess that's it.
And she's already for the streets anyway, so why
She
not?
for the underworld, man.
I wish I could say it, my kid.
Well, I just feel bad for him if she ever tries to leave. He'll have a child support bill out the ass.
Can you somehow believe a woman of the black world?
I don't know. Maybe I could believe that smile.
I end up almost dead and skewered like a barbecued chicken, and these two stand there like dummies as if we didn't have anything better to do. Come on. Let's get our butts over to the ceremony. We've got a brand new world to make, a brand new life.
I'm ready for this shit to be over with. So bad. To be done.
Oh, we're getting close to the end. You can calm down.
He really is a magnificent old buzzard.
Take your for the underworld bride and go to the ceremony.
It's finally dawn of the longest night of my life. A morning so beautiful it hurts. As my friend Hodgkins said, I'll know what I'm really protecting when I find it. Well, I guess I found it. And in her body, my child, our child, is growing, giving her a power that's never been seen before. You know, I have a feeling the kid's gonna be big, because it'll have the future of both our worlds on its shoulders someday. Oh yeah, I got my old job back. It's gonna be a while before our kid can save the world, so until then, I think I'm gonna stay a blackguard.
007 pose.
For real. And I think that is about it.
Thank.
And I'm gonna pause it. So, you guys, that's it for today's reaction. What are your overall thoughts of this anime? Because it seems like you were there at the beginning, you were, you know, invested, but some of the instances that happened up in the movie brought back memories from another movie that we recently watched.
There was definitely too much rop.
Too much rop, okay.
And it's like, I seen this. You tried it. But I seen this movie coming from a mile away. Like, I seen it. Like, I don't know. It's just, it was so cliche. And just so, like, then again, this came out in the 80s when this wasn't a cliche because it didn't exist, probably.
Right, like, this is very groundbreaking for its time. This is a lot of, like, substances that we've never seen before. One of the things that I really like about this is the undertone of racism. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of that they're trying to... It's like, metaphorically speaking, it's like, oh, you have the black world radicals who think that they're the superior ones, and they talk about the humans and how they used to be slaves, I guess, to the black world radicals. So I thought that was cool, and I also, you know, I like how... Yeah. And you have Taki and the chick, I forget her name. I don't know why.
I don't know her name either, man.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, guys. I'm sorry. But the Taki and the chick, they're basically like the two driving forces to bring those two worlds together and stuff like that. And basically what the other guy was trying to do, like the little old guy, he was trying to get them to consummate, basically.
Yeah, consummate a marriage that hadn't even...
Right, and in order to, like, you know, be married or whatever, or unified, you have to be in a chapel, which they were at, like, when they woke up. So,
which was so doofus. Like, okay, we fall asleep, we get killed by a spider lady, and then we wake up in a church, and the first thing we can think to do is have sex.
Right.
How did we get here? After you've had sex. But then again, that's just like real life. People, nobody worries about the consequences until the deed is done.
Yeah, I mean,
but in their case, it ended up working out, I guess.
Right. My boy dropped that seed up in the hole, and shabam, now they have a kid. And I think another metaphor that they had up in there was that she was like a new Genesis or something like that, I guess.
Yeah,
which is
being
like
that she was pregnant with the human, she had new powers that they'd never seen before.
Right, and you know what new Genesis means, new beginning. So basically this is like a new thing. Like, the only thing that I don't like, I just feel like demons usually have a trope of needing humans to survive, and that also plays a conflict, you know, that creates a conflict of interest. But in this one, it just seems like, oh, they just want to slaughter the humans or just take domain over the human world just because. Like, there's no real...
That was actually kind of refreshing to me. It's like, you don't just see black world people busting out the ground, eating on random people just because they felt like it.
Right.
Or just because they needed to, or they're not always having to feed on them. It's just because they felt like it. But you don't see that even in this. It's like, okay, we don't really see... The only time we really saw the people from the underworld attacking is attacking the main characters.
Right. Yeah, that's the only time, because they didn't want to see that unification. They didn't want to see that peace treaty come to, you know, they didn't want that to come into fruition. But overall, I mean, I'm looking back at it now. It's been a while, so I can see the flaws that she sees. And, you know, that's basically because she's more accustomed to the mainstream stuff. So she's kind of seen all the cliches play out. You know, she can be way more critical on current anime than she is on, like, the older anime. So I'm pretty sure you guys can understand where she's coming from. It was kind of funny that she walked out on some of the more explicit scenes, because that seems to be a running gag.
I'm like, whoever this dude is making this stuff, it's like, is he just demented, or he just like to see? Why none of the men get?
Yeah,
exactly. It's like, nobody wants to see. Anyway, I could go on a whole tangent with that. I'm like, you know, I don't feel like seeing a poor woman get violated every 5 minutes when I'm watching a doggone movie. If the woman's enjoying it and having a good old time, I'm like, I'm all for it.
Right, because you're all for that scene at the beginning, like when the spider lady was getting
it
on with
girl, that's what I like to do right there, girl. I'm all for it. But as soon as it's like, she didn't want that.
Right. Well, Mr. Maillard, the old man, he got violated up in that scene in the penthouse with the creepy, like, Clayface woman.
But he wanted it. No, it started off, he wanted what he was getting. He only didn't want it when he realized she was in
he got a parasite put up in his body though.
It
came out.
He licked her
inside of him.
It's like
later.
Nobody told his stupid ass to run off and go to the Playboy. That ain't even the Playboy mansion. That's the Playboy apartment. Did anybody tell him to go to the Playboy apartment?
Right.
He just went. So it's like, dude, they told you stay in your hotel room. Okay, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Playboy apartment, and I know there's demons out there.
Right. Yeah, but it just kind of sucks that he knew exactly what he needed to do, but he was just kind of playing a role, so to speak, and causing them to be collateral damage in the process because they went through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That poor girl got rocked about 50 times.
Yeah, she got her brains like rocked out, man. Like for real. That's gonna be our word, rocked. That's gonna be our word, rocked.
Rocked, man.
Yeah, and you know my boy Taki, he was handing out so many to-go plates to all these demons when he didn't necessarily have to, and it's all because his old man want to use his powers late in the game.
Right, I'm sitting there like, let me guess, he ain't got no powers, but I'm saying that because I'm like, I've seen this type of story.
Yeah, it's like anytime they have
to not have powers.
Yeah, anytime they have this ancient, respected guy, he always has powers.
Right, I'm like, he didn't get old for nothing.
Right, he's kind of like...
I was looking forward to the treaty signing. I'm thinking it was going to be a big parade and
all
that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And it seems like things still haven't changed, but I guess that makes sense because there's always going to be bad apples in the bunch and they still have...
I literally was thinking that while we was watching. I was like, okay, so once this treaty is signed, what's going to stop anything?
Right, yeah, that really just was
most treaties don't work.
Yeah, this dude still has to endure getting his back broken by shooting this little pea shooter gun.
Getting his back broke, man.
Getting his back broke out.
I don't know. Other than that, I think we should come up with a rating system.
Rating system?
Yeah, for what we rate these movies and things that we react to.
Okay.
Because if we was doing like from A to Z, I'm going to give that movie Yesterday a negative Z.
Oh my goodness.
If we were doing this one, alright, okay, if we just really do like maybe A, B, C, D, Z, I give this a D plus.
Okay, a D. Alright, well, I'm going to give it I'll give it I want to say a high C to a low B because it is one of the, the founding animes of Gore Fest and like a lot of stuff like that. If you like that kind of style of animation and stuff. And I also like the aesthetic for this because I like how the different colors are, how they mesh well. You see a lot of red accents with blue accents most of the time. So I really enjoyed that.
A lot of that.
And you can feel the atmosphere. You can feel when it's dark. You can feel when it's cold, kind of. So yeah, I'll give it a high C.
I see. Well,
Yep.
yeah.
So if you guys guess that she didn't like this, you can go ahead and pat yourselves on the back. Once again, we have another film from Yoshiaki Kawajiri that she just doesn't like.
No, you can keep that over there. Because no.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yep. So once again, this is We Ain't Seen It, and if you guys want to see the full, unedited, unaltered reaction, you guys can head over to our Patreon to check it out. We have some good things over there. I'm also thinking too, do you want to actually do like a fan request and do like live streams, like dedicated live streams to the fans of us watching certain anime, like reacting to it live? So
we can, but if it's gonna have all this rap in there, we can't put it on YouTube.
We're not. I mean, I don't know. We can't put it on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be behind an unlisted thing where only people who subscribe to the Patreon can see it.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I don't really care. As long as we're not watching this.
Okay. Yeah, guys, but let us know what you think in the comment section below. Also, I forgot to say this. Don't forget to like or dislike the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up. It can be a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback and will only help us improve on this channel and get more content out to you guys. We're trying our best. You may have noticed that there were a lot of pauses and cuts in between this. This is going to be like, even in the full version, you're going to probably see a lot of cuts. And that's because this camera that we have has DSLR on there, which means it can only record 30 minutes per video, and we have to like instantly click the record button again. So yeah, so bear with us as we try to work through that. We try to find things to actually supplement that. But yeah, guys, this is We Ain't Seen It. Seen it.
We ain't seen it. He's seen it.
I've seen
about 20 years ago.
Yeah, I actually have to live up to this name, so that's where you guys fall in. Recommend some good animes to us, because this isn't going to be the only thing we watch on our channel. I just relive my moments that I've seen in the past and see her first reactions to it.
See me freak out.
It's going to be other stuff that we both haven't seen, so yeah, definitely see that. I know we haven't seen Black Clover. It's an anime called Black Clover.
Is it like this?
Oh no, it's more in the shonen genre, you know, kind of more like kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho and My Hero Academia. You know.
Are they in school?
I don't know. That's the thing.
We can try. Yeah, we can try that. I mean,
yeah,
I'm actually good with watching like adult like anime, but if it's got rap, I can't.
Yeah. But all right, guys, man, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.